Columbus Police, you got a warrant. Keep your hands where we can see them. You're under arrest.
She was hired to protect him, but instead, she became his worst nightmare. Meet Payton Shiers, a 23-year-old social worker who allegedly groomed and abused a 13-year-old boy in her care. Today, we're looking at the shocking bodycam footage of her arrest and the terrifying moment she showed up at the victim's house with a loaded gun.
Real quick, so you know that a lot of the stories that we cover here at Law and Crime just show how quickly life can change. And it might have you wondering how you make sure that your family is safe, that they would be taken care of if anything was ever to happen. Life insurance, it's not fun to talk about or think about, but this year you can take care of the important stuff by having a policy that means that your family is protected and you have peace of mind. Fabric by Grooming Insurance, you can get done today, made for busy parents like you, online on your schedule, right from your couch. You could be covered in 10 minutes with no health exam required. If you have a family, the time to lock in one of Fabric's policies is now. They're high quality and flexible to fit your family's budget. Join thousands of parents who trust Fabric to protect their family. Apply today in minutes at meetfabric.com/OTC. That is meetfabric.com/OTC. She was supposed to help him. Job. Instead, police say a youth counselor groomed and sexually abused a 13-year-old boy who trusted her. When the boy's mom found out, when she reported it to police, counselor Payton Shiers didn't run. Weeks later, while out on bond, Shiers showed up at their house with a gun. Now we're seeing her arrest for the first time. You'll see the takedown unfold, officers surrounding her, seconds away from the front door. The frantic moments as they handcuff her and figure out what she's brought with her. Because when they search her bag, they find personal items, things officers believe she was planning to give to the 13-year-old victim.
Sarge, this is her phone and her purse. And this, I guess, the stuff that she was going to return to him.
I'll look at it and we'll actually return it.
Yep, sounds good. I appreciate it. Oh, no problem.
What was she planning to do next? We're going to show it to you here, start to finish, for the first time. So let's back up here quickly. Payton Shiers was a young woman whose job was to help kids. She was 23 years old at the time of her arrest, living in Mount Sterling, Ohio. She had a fiance. She was even a mom to a child of her own, a 4-year-old. And in the summer of 2023, she got her social work license and started working for the National Youth Advocate Program, NYAP. It's an organization that pairs foster children and other at-risk kids with counselors and support. And it's important to note here that these are kids who need help, kids who are vulnerable, kids who are supposed to be able to trust the adults who are assigned to them.
The investigation began when the boy's mother found alarming text messages on his phone. Forensic experts discovered videos and messages that proved Shiers had completely crossed the professional line. A controlled call later confirmed her guilt, leading police to move in for a high-stakes arrest.
Shiers, and the content was alarming enough that the mother went straight to police in Columbus, Ohio. Court documents show that Shiers had allegedly asked the boy if he'd, quote, deleted the videos and whether his mom had found them. Police did a forensic exam on the boy's phone. What they found was worse than the mom probably feared. Text messages and a video showing Shiers and the 13-year-old engaging in sexual conduct. Investigators didn't stop there. They had the boy's mom do a controlled 3-way call with Shiers, and on that call, Shiers allegedly admitted to it. On October 6, 2023, police arrested Payton Shiers, and that brings us to the body cam footage you are about to see. Because for the first time, we can show you exactly what happened when police moved in on her that morning, the morning of October 6th, 2023. Columbus police have a plan. They know Shiers is on her way to the victim's house, and they're not taking chances. Multiple officers staged nearby, watching and waiting, and when they see her, they move in.
Female blonde is target coming out, walking to the back of the car. Open up the rear hatch. A t-shirt, long blonde hair. Closing the hatch. She is crossing the street, walking up to the house, black shirt, blue jeans, white purse, walking up to the house, sidewalk.
Shiers doesn't know they're there. She steps onto the porch, and that's when you hear it.
Columbus Police, you got a warrant. Keep your hands where we can see them. You're under arrest.
You got hooks?
We're tactical.
And then,
Clear.
you gotta secure that.
Roger that.
Thank you. You got anything on you? You got a gun or anything?
Do you have any weapons on you?
You ready for a cruiser?
Okay, we'll go back here, away from.
Police staged near the victim's house, waiting for Shiers to arrive. As she stepped onto the porch, officers surrounded her, weapons drawn. Even as she was being handcuffed, the officers found a bag full of personal items she was planning to return to the victim, a chilling sign of her ongoing obsession.
Yes.
Have a seat, right? Where you got a gun on you? You gotta have to speak to us, you understand?
Copy that. 501.
You can call my lawyer.
No, we have to make sure you don't have a gun. You can answer that.
Up here.
Don't have a gun.
Okay, well, we're gonna make
Copies.
sure.
That's fine.
Okay, have a seat. Have a seat. Is your kid in the car?
No.
Is your kid at daycare?
No.
Somebody is taking care of your kid then?
Alright. 5-1.
Oh, go ahead and stand up. Go ahead and stand up. She's going to be taking you, switching your cuffs out and searching you, okay?
At some point, Shiers gets sick, or tries to. An officer asks if she's okay, and it looks like Shiers tries to throw up, but she can't.
You got anything on me to help me stick and blow me up? Anything I need to know about? Turn your hands so the palms are facing each other.
She's going to be taking you, switching your cuffs out and searching you, okay?
Got anything on me to help me stick and blow me up? Anything I need to know about? Turn your hands so the palms are facing each other.
Are you going to get sick? Stick on the ground before you don't have the cruiser, okay? Done? Let's go this side. Are you going to get sick? Just stick on the ground before you don't have the cruiser, okay? You done?
In the grass.
Let's go. Should we go on this side away from the,
Bring it through.
you done?
Ironically, Payton Shiers was a mother herself, with a 4-year-old child at home. As she sat in the back of the cruiser, trying to make herself sick to avoid processing, the reality of her crimes finally set in. Her license to help children was gone, replaced by a permanent record as a predator.
Wrists are tiny. Alright, switch it again. Nothing tucked down anywhere. No, anything.
She dropped a bunch of stuff up here. A phone and a purse and some, they're holding it up there. Did I go out on the air? Okay, that's fine. Nice shot calling it out.
I was like, seriously, that was looking visual. Let's take the point. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Code 3.
The search is done. She's been patted down, cuffs checked, nothing hidden. She doesn't resist or even say much as she is guided into the cruiser, just does what she's told. Immediate threat is over. For the officer standing on that lawn, the work is just beginning because sitting on that porch, still unsecured, is her bag. The white purse that she carried up to that house, and inside it, more than just her ID and makeup.
Good job, Joe.
How you doing, man?
Good. Looking good. We fit the part.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna keep this right here. You know, I don't think there's no reason there to agree.
Just a key. Makeup and stuff. ID. Okay, I'll grab this stuff. Get to the cruiser.
Okay.
I'm guessing this is the stuff she was going to return. Yes.
Sarge, this is her phone and her purse. And this, I guess, is stuff that she was going to return to him.
I'll look at it and we'll actually return.
Yep, sounds good. I appreciate
you guys.
Oh, no problem.
The 13-year-old victim, the boy she was supposed to help, the boy she's accused of grooming and sexually abusing, she came to his house with a gun, but she also came with things, personal items, things that he apparently wanted back or things she thought he should have. The evidence is logged, the car is impounded, and Shiers sits in the back of a cruiser, staring out the window, headed to booking.
Welcome. Alright, you made it. 10 minutes too late. 5 minutes maybe. We just got here. Someone on your other side.
I'm gonna ask you some questions. Got some questions for you, all right?
While out on bond, Shiers took her obsession to a deadly level. She showed up at the victim's home with a gun, threatening his family and allegedly firing a shot. When police arrived, they found her on the porch with the gun to her own head, claiming her life was ruined because the family reported her.
What's the current address for you? Can I get a current address for you? You serve in the armed forces?
No.
And how old are you?
23, 24 today.
You work for a number, obviously you say you weren't working, but
No. Why am I being under arrest?
well, the detectives are going to talk to you here in a minute, okay? Did you say you had a religious preference?
No.
Are you sick or injured or on any medication?
I have medication. I didn't take it this morning.
You did not? Were you sick or injured? What is, you need your medication?
Yeah.
What is it for?
Anxiety and depression.
Are you married?
No.
Okay, I'm just going to explain to you a little bit what's going to happen now. We're going to impound your car here, okay? We're not going to keep the car though. Somebody can go pick that up from our impound lot.
Can someone just come pick it up here?
Is someone close that would be able to do that?
I have a lot of people that can pick it up here.
Okay. Like where would the closest person live?
Groveport, literally anywhere. My mom's in Whitehall. My dad's in Asheville.
Okay, that may be it. Let me ask them and we can see if we can work that out. After we handle that, you're going to go and get your picture taken and you're going to take your fingerprints, okay? Get a chance to come and talk to me, all right? And I can explain to you what's going on and what's going to happen next. You have any questions for me? Okay.
Shiers is transported downtown, processed, photographed, the routine, fingerprints, paperwork, questions. But at some point, a caseworker from Children's Services shows up because this isn't just a criminal case anymore. Shiers is a mom. And what happens to her 4-year-old now is its own open question.
That could be over a year. So, you have contacted them, it could put you in jail for a year while you wait for this to be done, okay?
So I'm just here to tell you that you are an alleged perpetrator. We are doing an investigation on the sexual abuse allegation. I'm not going to go into other details, but I will give you this, just letting you know your rights have my contact information on the front, so if you do decide you do want to talk to me about everything, there's my information, okay? But there will be a finding against you of either substantiated, indicated, or unsubstantiated. And if it's indicated or substantiated and you don't agree with those findings, you do have a right to appeal it, but there's a process that goes with that, okay?
Definitely makes sense. And we'll put this with your property okay? Elizabeth?
Yeah. Get out.
So bossy.
I'll just turn it on for me. All together. There you go. Your wrists are so tight. If you keep your hands that way, that's going to be the best.
In court, Shiers tried to apologize, claiming she wasn't thinking rationally and was suicidal. But the judge wasn't moved. He pointed out that as a trained professional, she was the adult who failed to maintain boundaries, choosing to blame a 13-year-old child for her own criminal actions.
We're actually going to go to your... Do you have all the paperwork?
No, I throw my stuff together, so give me just a second.
So we're just going to...
I don't know what
CPD number maybe? Identify her?
It's on the...
We log on if it's there.
I mean, I guess it goes under the incident number, right?
It should. I think I've already created a case and everything next time. So
Yes, you have.
Okay.
I've done all I can do.
Well, I appreciate your efforts.
I just might change the system up here, like every time I come up here, it seems like, so we're completely trust me of it.
Sarge, do you want to take her down? Since
I
we
gotta
can't...
take her down.
Yeah, because we can't ride in the same elevator.
Huh?
We can't ride in the same elevator.
Yeah, I'm taking her down. I'm taking her to the back way.
Okay.
You want to go this way?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you need a minute?
I'll be like 30 seconds. I'm just unplugging all my shit.
So we're going to go straight down to county, and they'll change you out, and then you'll get a phone call.
Did they say they were sent down their effects on the charge and everything?
Yep. Oh, can you grab my water for me?
Yes, ma'am. Oh. What is this?
Not yours.
No, it's not mine. Hey, look.
Alright, come on down here. You done here? Same thing, just stand here facing the wall for me. Hear anything? It's okay.
You want to concentrate on her. I'll concentrate on items.
Okay, I can do both.
I know, we multitask. I'm learning.
Alright, we're coming down this way.
This is still a bunch of 128 gigabyte thunder actions on the side.
How?
There's one in there, right?
Right now?
Yeah. Our boss was earlier that we didn't have any left.
We're just gonna stay here in this elevator just so you know. We're gonna talk about
They won't.
multitasking.
They wouldn't give us any.
At the puppy room?
Following her arrest, Shiers posted a $500,000 bond and was released. Now, you would think that would be the end of it until her court date, right? But it wasn't actually. Instead, weeks later, prosecutors say she showed up at the boy's house, that time with a gun. According to court records, she threatened the boy's mom, told her she'd ruined her life by reporting her. A shot was fired. No one was hurt. When police arrived, they found Shiers on the front porch, head, finger on the trigger. The boy wasn't home at the time, but prosecutors say that Shiers talked to him on the phone during all of this, telling him that he and his family had destroyed her life. Her bond was revoked immediately. She'd remained behind bars until May 20th, 2024, when she chose to plead guilty to multiple counts of unlawful sexual conduct with a minor, plus intimidation of a victim or witness, and inducing panic with a firearm specification. Then, on June 27th, 2024, Payton Shiers stood before a judge in Franklin County, Ohio. She had already pleaded guilty, and now it was time to hear her punishment and her explanation. Shiers turned to face the victim's family and apologized.
I'm really sorry that all of this happened. I feel horrible that the mother and that their family has been affected so horribly by this and by my actions. I was not thinking rationally at the time that I showed up to the mother's house. I was extremely suicidal. I never had intentions to harm anybody but myself, and I'm just thankful that she took the right steps to call the police, and she saved my life that day.
Payton Shiers was sentenced to nearly 5 years in prison and must register as a sex offender for 25 years. But for the 13-year-old victim, the healing process is just beginning. Subscribe to Bodycam Files for more intense criminal breakdowns and stories of justice. Thanks for watching.
She went on to address the alleged betrayal at the heart of this case, the reason that she was standing in